Well, the fucking cover's on. It doesn't, hopefully with the heat, some of these fucking corners will go back to piece because the guy fucking folded it in half. This is a little fucking deformed, but fuck it. I need to order 5 more of these clips because I'm missing some. Up there, up there on the corner. This other bushing is gonna come in this week. For that one, I got the 2 under the hood. Shit, we cooking, baby. We cooking. Well, not perfect, but it fucking works. Cut it shorter around off the edges. I don't need these fucking extra holes on there, but what can you fucking do? I'm gonna use that hole right there. This is the bracket that's gonna hold the reservoir in place. As you can see, I painted it too. This is not the color it's gonna be. When I repaint my engine bay, I'm gonna repaint it the same color as the engine bay, but this is just for now so that it doesn't rust. As you can see, all the edges are nice and rounded off perfectly. So a little bit of Home Depot ingenuity. The old tank is gone. The new one will be here Monday. I took an L bracket, folded it in half. I beveled the edges so it looks all pretty and shit. Set to the top, use the mount the hole. Even cut that sideways, nice and neat. New tank is gonna go right here. It's gonna cover this whole fucking spot. Yep, get it ready for next year. If I YouTube, well, it looks a lot better. That's perfect. It's not moving around no more. This right here, this bracket I made, it was pretty good. But I'm gonna have to make another bracket that goes from here. Yep, that fucking bottom bolt right there to that screw hole right there. Just so I can keep this nice and tight and keep this from. Yeah, I want to keep that from doing this. Well, otherwise, it's not way better once I paint the engine bay, man. It's just gonna look like fantastic. Now, this time we're gonna be painting all up in there. Yep, I know you can see that. All that's gonna get all fucking painted all nice and neat. This is gonna get painted the same color as the engine bay. Pull the fucking bracket. All this is gonna get painted. I'm gonna redo this again. See, it's fucking chipping. That was a rush job, so all the brand new clips are in there, but this panel is getting replaced, so I'm not worried about that. Let's pop the trunk. Like I say down south. I'm saying pop the trunk open this bitch. All the fucking clips are in there. There's not one clip that's missing. I got the rubber bumper coming in this week. It's on, I don't know if it's on backward or fucking what, but yeah, it goes like that. So I'm gonna just replace them both. We now got them both brand new. Saved it for a spare. Got a nice little trunk mat that goes back there. It doesn't really fit my car, but fuck it, it just protects the cover. Got clips in there, clip in there. I got 2 clips in there. Oh, this is tight again. So you know how we do, baby. And then I did get a brand new one of these. That goes in there. And I did get little rubber that goes in there. That's pressed against that to let the car know the hood is shut and the fucking alarm's active. That's about it. I think in the future I want to get some lines just like this but smaller, 1/4 inch line, hook it up to there, and just run a simple fucking square tubing that goes down there and there, so when the antifreeze does come out, it doesn't fucking leak off my engine. Yeah, I can say she's coming together, man. Once I get the new wheels on there for this year, we should be cooking. We should be fucking cooking. These came off fantastic too, especially with the cut. And I know this winter we're not going to deal with all the salt that goes into the engine, so we should be good. Alright, YouTube, so it's the next day now. Eventually I'm going to have to make another bracket, because when I go to loosen the cap, the whole reservoir wants to move, but when you go over bumps and stuff like that, it's straight. So when I get a chance, I'm going to Home Depot, see if I can find another bracket. The one I have there now, it's perfect. It's super thick. Not sure if for that little small one that goes from the body of the boat to the reservoir, I'm not sure if I want to go a little thicker on that. But one thing I do know is that I'm going to have to get an M6 bolt that's just a little bit longer than the one I have now. Because if I put that bracket there, it's going to be too short. And it might not screw in all the way. But that should resolve the issue of the reservoir moving. The paint is already here for the engine bay. So that's all good and rocking. I mixed it myself. It's a custom color. And it's going to be the only color like this in the world. Like the color I have in my roof and like the color that I have on the body of the car. So we're getting that all said and done. We got more videos coming up on the Lexus. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. The side skirts need to get redone again. We need to buy it clear. It's currently a little too cold to be painting outside, so that will be like a springtime deal. But I'm going to do my engine bay in the springtime as well. So my plan is to sand everything down. Luckily, I don't have much sanding to do, because when I painted that engine bay, I only painted what you can see. So that should take me no less than maybe 10 minutes to sand everything down. Then I'm going to get a scouring pad, scour all the stuff that I'm going to paint, including the new areas. And I'm just going to paint around everything. It's going to be basically the same shit. The engine doesn't have to come out, because there's certain things that you're not going to see that won't even be worth it to even take out the engine. So I'm just going to put everything in plastic, cover what I don't want covered in paint. I'm going to go real heavy on the paint, real heavy on the flake. The flake is going to be a real custom mix. So I got some black flake, and then I got some random shape flake. That should be pretty interesting, because I got that in a chameleon color. And then I had a little bit of the red flake that was left over from the Toyota, so I just mixed everything all together as one. But then the black flake, I left that alone, so I can have that for future use if I want to use it. And it's just one color. And then that's about it, because I'm all out of the red. And the little mystery different shape flake only bought like 0.5 ounces. Like, it was like fucking like, the container was like literally like that big. But I bought that only for one-time use. I'm definitely going to repaint the engine cover. That's going to get redone. So those are my plans. That's going to get stripped down. I'm still going to leave the brown. I'm just going to repaint the center section that's starting to peel off. So that's going to get redone again. And then once I order the new cover that covers the radiator, that right there, that brown was a one-time mix. So I guarantee you that I'm not going to be able to make that color again. But what I might do is I might paint that front cover the same color I did my engine bay. And what I might do with a couple of the covers that are brown inside the engine bay, I'm thinking about taping around it, sanding it down, and just paint the tops. So we'll have like a two-tone effect. Not sure how good that's going to work, but I'm going to think about it if I do it. Because if I fuck up and make a mistake, then I'm going to have to sand down everything, which is going to be a mess. And then I'm going to have to repaint everything. But otherwise than that, YouTube, it's going to be a while before I post my next video, because there's not really much going on. But hopefully the next video that you're going to see is the wheels, the 3-piece wheels, I mean. The steering wheel, hopefully going back in. I'm still working on the steering wheel. And then the driver's seat's going to get replaced. Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, my car is 95% done. Well, let's say 80. I still got to do the driver's seat. So I'm getting a whole replacement seat, which is going to be a lot easier. Just so that for the 3 or 4 days I'm doing those seats, I'm not driving around without a seat in the car. So, and then once I get my seat back, then I'm going to strip what I can off my original seat. Maybe say some plastic, some switches, save the motor, whatever I think that's going to be good off the seat. And then the whole seat's going to get thrown up. But YouTube, until we meet again.